Hi guys, and today's episode is very special for me. This is about my journey. I thought I'll share it with you guys about my journey. Many of you wanted to know about this, how I started, how I got into crypto. Well, let me start. I got into crypto, I had literally nothing. I have made everything brick by brick. And when I got into crypto, there was no learning, there was no education, there was nothing that I knew about it in India. Well, there were no exchanges. I had probably zillions of issues getting into this industry. So let me tell you a very funny episode. My friend had introduced me to crypto. Well, when he asked me about crypto, and he said, there is something known as crypto, and I said, what, Bitcoin? Is that what you're talking about? Well, I was exactly the same. And I believe that Bitcoin is crypto, crypto is Bitcoin. Well, I must have sounded funny to him or foolish to him at that point of time. But I after that I thought I'll read a little more on it. And once I started reading, I think I had my sleepless nights on it. Because I don't think there is any better system of money that has ever been made. And maybe somewhere down the line I was looking for a system like that. Maybe I was slightly disturbed with the banking system, with the government systems, because we work so hard and there's nothing that we got. And somewhere I felt that I was looking into it, or my mind was trying to figure out something. And then I realized that maybe this is crypto. This is where, I would like to invest my money and see that what happens. But to invest money, there had to be exchanges or something to really invest. And in India, there was nothing that we had. Well, so how I invested, it's a very difficult journey, So I'll not go into detail of how it happened, but all I can tell you is I probably just had a very small amount lying in my bank, and I thought, let me just invest that money and see what happens. Well, I did invest. I called my friend up. After 3-4 days I called him up and I was like, you were talking about this Bitcoin crypto thing and I read about it. Can you just explain me a bit more how to buy, where to do what? And then he told me that there are certain ways, and then he told me how to go about it, because the markets were very illiquid. There was no, the buyers, sellers it was a very different market from what you see today. You see a much more modernized market. At that point of time, it was very difficult to even put the first brick in this market. So I always believed, even if you had small amount, because every drop makes an ocean, and I always believed that let me just start. Let me just see what this market is. Because I believe in this system and I didn't believe in banking, and I always believed, we work so hard and all we do is pay taxes. The government cuts it, and what we get in return is inflation. So somewhere I was very disturbed. Somewhere I was very upset with this entire system that was going on. So I thought, let me invest into this, and let me invest into a new system, into a system where there is no third person involved, into a system that cannot be manipulated. So when I read about this system, and I realized that this was probably something I was looking for. This was the system I believed in. And immediately as I saw the system, I started reading on it. And I think a lot of sleepless nights, and I called my friend up. Then he explained me that, you should just put in through this system or through this channel. What's even funnier, my friends? I did put the money. And when I put the money, the market crashed by 80%. Can you imagine that? I lost my money there. I did lose my money. One thing I didn't lose was my hope into this system, was my vision in this system. I didn't lose that. Everyone lost it. We all lost our money. I mean, how would you feel if you have some amount kept, you put it into something new, backing it, tomorrow it comes crashing to 80%, 90%. How would you feel about it? Well, trust me, you really feel bad about it. But what did I do? Is held on to it. Because I believed in myself. I believed in my system. I believed in my core belief. I read about it. This was not a satta for me. This was not gambling for me. This was not a slot machine for me. This was not a casino for me. I was not in Vegas. I was in India. I'm a long-term investor. I want to invest long-term. This is not just a short-term gain that morning I put this money in tomorrow. These are not horses I'm putting my money on. This is an entire technological shift. and I believe in this system. So then, it took me a lot of time to gather myself and then realize, what, I've lost money. And everyone who came to me after that said, this is a bubble. You lose money. You lose money. That's what I always hear from people. Well, a lot of people have made money, but these are volatile markets is what one has to understand. And for me to understand at that time, coming from a stock market or probably fixed deposit where you get 6%, 5%, 7%, 8% in a share market is big. But coming from stock market or banking, these numbers were very volatile. And I thought I had lost it there. But you know what I did? I thought, let me average this out. It's fine. I believe in this system. Let me put some more in. And slowly, gradually, with every drop, I developed a market for myself. And then, this market, how this market developed with the technological shift, it started gaining a figure. It started gaining a system. This market came to a system. This market started becoming liquid. And then I gained my money. Then what I had lost, I had gained. I was happy about that. And guys, what came after that? We all know, the COVID crash. I lost it there again. Well, how many times I've lost it? It's funny. I can laugh right now, but trust me, at that point of time, I've had black days where I just believed that it's gone. As a human, you do believe at that time. I'll not lie to you. You do believe that, you start doubting yourself. Well, when I doubted myself, then I realized I believe in myself, right? So if I believe in myself, why should I doubt myself? Let it be. This will gain power. Countries banned it. I've gone through it all. It's almost like a war I fought. It's a war I fought through the world. It's a war I fought through these times. So many years, we've been just fighting wars. And nowadays, you don't have nuclear wars. Economic war is what we have today, isn't it? Aren't we all fighting an economic war? Aren't we fighting with the governments not cutting taxes? We all are fighting an economic war, and this is an economic war for me. This is something that I believe is owned by me, and no third person has a right on it. So I believed in the system, and I've seen those crashes. People talk to me about volatility. Trust me, I can talk to them about the volatility that I've had in my life. 80%, 90%. Are you talking right now about 40%? Well, that's a joke, guys. I've gone through 80, 90%. Some coins, they've just gone out of the market. Some coins, you get scammed on. We've done it all. We've been there, we've done that. This journey is not just a journey of today, what you see. It's a journey that has been from so many years. It's a journey built brick by brick. And why I got onto this channel is to make it easier for you guys. From my experience, what I have gained in so many years, I'm just trying to put this in a channel. When I was there was no one to help me there. Well, there were a lot of scammers to help me there, but I always wanted someone to help me. And that's where I felt, if society has given me something, I must give it back to the society in whatever way I can. And probably this is the best way I can give you guys something. And if any one of you, even if one person, sees this video, invests in this crypto market, gains, makes money, and understands this market, I'll be satisfied. I'll be happy that it changed at least one person's life. I'm here to gain or to give you as much knowledge as I had to give it to you, to pass it on to you through these medium of channels. That's probably the way I thought is better to give it back to the society, because I believe that whatever we earn in the society is something we need to give back to the society. And you all deserve it. You all are here watching this video. You all deserve this, because I'm sure there is something about crypto going on in your mind. That is why you are here today. That is why you want to see that what this crypto is all about. So this has been my journey ever since. I've gone through crashes. I've gone through all the Bitcoin crashes that have come. I've gone through illiquid markets. I've gone through markets where there was no buyers for a few days. Well, now it's liquid. Now you have buyers probably next second. So we've gone through that journey. and we've held ourselves as strong as a rock or a mountain, and we've come through it. So be a part of this journey. Don't get scared about the volatility. Don't get scared, guys. Do your own research. Learn about this market. Invest in yourself. Learn about it. Be a part of this journey. Like, share, subscribe, press the bell icon if this content has made any value to you. So guys, we have a Telegram group. The link is given below. Please click and be a part of our family. Be a part of this news channel. Be a part of this authentic channel. We'll try to give you as much knowledge as possible and reach to you guys as soon as possible. Click on it. Be a part of the CryptoSync family. The link is given below. Comment on these videos and let us know that has it added value to you. Share it with as many people as it can. I hope you guys enjoy this show. Thank you so much. Signing off, Gunpreet Singh.